Welcome back, guys. It's Mappy here for another episode of Monisha. So, we are still at the Harpy Village. It's been quite the long arc, actually. I thought this was gonna be a really quick get in there, heal the Harpy, and then get out. But apparently they're using it as the setting stage for a lot more stories, including this episode as well, where we do know from the end of last episode that a giant is, or giants are invading the Harpy Village, right? And if I were to venture a guess, I'd say the giant is most probably a female monster as well. Otherwise, it wouldn't really have anything to do with our dear good Dr. Glenn. And yeah, I think that's about it, right? Well, at least this is one girl who, we can definitely say is naturally big boned, right? So, without further ado, let's just jump right into it and see what's up. Alright, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Oof. You would think that if even humans know that there is a species or a race that is giants, the harpies would know, right? She's like, whatever. That's nice. Very structured and order. Sasuga to Celia. But yeah, you would think that if even humans know that this is just a race called giants, they wouldn't be like giant gods, right? They know that it's just another species of monsters, just like them. Or perhaps it's actually different from the giants which are normal in this world. Now, who knows? I can't judge right now. But yeah, I did find it interesting that we've been continuing on a storyline for this long, even though every episode is introducing a new character, a new story, in a sense. It's still continuous, right? Campanera. And wait, Cecilia mentioned that Scotty knew of Illy. Oh yeah, I guess she knew of her because she was part of the abductees, right? Attack on Geek. Oh, that's a straight up Attack on Titan reference. It works with the kanji as well. That's kind of funny, actually. I was like, those gotta be pretty expensive, right? Is she gonna talk with the giant? Oh wait, the Giga. Right. I really don't think like this would really work. If I think if they were gonna do something, it would have to be the harpies using air harassment. Ha! Yeah, she can't. Oh. Ah, I love Safi. But seriously, that looks more like pajamas. What Safi's wearing. I wonder if there's any significance to this currently snowing. You know, logically that doesn't really make sense. I mean, he is, I get it, he's the main character and all, but still, you know, there's no specific reason why a giant would be willing to listen to a doctor more so than Cecilia. Especially since he's a non-combatant. And not very mobile as well. I see. Maybe the snow is to directly inhibit her abilities, Safi's abilities. What you know? It's a female. Huh. But we haven't actually seen this one in the opening, though. Goddess. Can she even hear? Achoo! Nope. That's some snot. Okay, so it has a cold? And of course it's all gonna work out in the end. Of course. I mean, it's fairly obvious that she is a... Yep. We actually hear her. Ooh. Wow, Scotty. Did she just grow a bit bigger? I mean, even if she says she doesn't want to hurt anyone, you would... She certainly wrecked a lot of things. You could literally just climb in there. I mean, I think the answer... 10 years ago? Having a cold for 10 years? Oh man. That's gotta suck. Wait? I don't think she really meant to help like that. I mean... Come on, Safi, just get him out of it. A bathtub. But if it was 10 years ago she came here, shouldn't you have been there, Mr. Elder? It was literally only 10 years ago, dude. Agnia? They're gonna have to put out a lot and a lot of silk. You could use her old clothes. Speaking of which, where'd Cecilia go? Look at him. That's actually quite the cute outfit. What happened to you? Oh, now she's... now she has a cold, right? And we are back. You got a job with Scotty? Oh. I think she could treat you many times over, Glenn, but okay. It's the thought that counts. Hmm? And isn't that a good thing? She's like literally stalking. I mean, it's a date however you look at it. Damn it. This is... I love Sappy. Now she's just hanging there. Her tail was just so damn useful. Use it to carry things, use it to walk, use it to, no, not walk, but slither around. Use it to crawl, scale. Yeah, it's been a while. This one, I think, could be better. I can't wait to see Scotty's face. Alright. What's gonna happen at the very end here? Is Scotty going to collapse here? The dragon would protect the city. Huh. Of course. If I were to guess, I would think she's completely dragonfying. No, anyways, see you guys after this. Okay, so that was that, and we could see that ending coming a mile away, right? Obviously, it had to do something with Scotty. Not really sure about what her problem is. Obviously, Gin is gonna have to treat her. Maybe it had something to do with her tail. I thought actually that it was because, her tail turned blue or whatnot. To be honest, I haven't really paid that much attention to her scales and so on and so forth. So, I don't really want to go back and check. Maybe that's the problem, maybe it's not. Who knows, right? I did kind of feel funny that, the giant, or the Giga, if you will, was saying that she caught the cold about 10 years before, right when the city was starting to be constructed, right? So I do wonder if that is somehow related also with Scotty's illness. Maybe this place in itself isn't quite suitable for legendary sort of monsters. I don't know. I'm really grasping at straws here, but it's fun for me to at least try and make some sort of predictions and see if maybe the story is going to get a lot more intricate and a lot more deeper in terms of its interconnections with the events that happened within each other, right? And the reason for this is simple, because I do believe that obviously these are the starting episodes and whatnot, but as time goes on, they have to have some sort of deeper connection within each other and more deeper development of the characters as well. Because, and I went ahead and checked this light novel, right? The light novel that this material is based on actually already has 9 volumes. 9, right? So obviously I don't believe that 9 volumes of material could all be all like this and episodic, and you just fix up introduce a new monster girl every single chapter and then fix up their problems and whatnot. Like that's a little bit too much, right? You gotta do that for 9 volumes. By the way, each volume in the each volume is comprised of about 4 episodes. I went ahead and checked that as well. So by the end of this anime series, we're probably just going to be done with the 3rd volume of the series. So and I think it's also quite clear what we're going to be seeing as well, right? We only have a limited number of monsters that we still need to do something about. So Scotty obviously is going to be in next episode, and then we got Kafuli as well, Glynn's and Safi's sensei, right, or their teacher, and then I guess maybe Meme as well, the Cyclops there. Although that only leaves 3, so who knows? Maybe there's going to be more. In fact, I would have thought that perhaps either Scotty or Kafuli would be the very end of this entire series, because it just kind of makes sense, right? Scotty, both of them are kind of like this this secretive characters. You don't really know much about them, and yet they both seem to hold a lot of backstory to them that's related with Glynn and Safi as well, or the city that they're currently residing in, right? So we'll see about that anyways. As for the actual episode at hand, so, Giga, female Giga, you gotta, of course, it has something to do with somebody treating them or whatnot, and then the little amount of fan service, I guess you could say. Honestly, it's quite tame. I feel like the fan service of this series has been lowering and lowering more and more. So I don't know if this was one of the original intentions of the offer, so like put all the erotic stuff and whatnot up front to hook people in, and then later on transition into a more serious kind of work, maybe, I don't know. But I do feel like the fan service so far has been quite tame compared to like the first 3 or 4 episodes, right? So I don't know, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people are watching this for that fan service, which, and to me, I'm like, okay, if it's there, I'm fine. If it's not there, then you gotta have a good reason for the series to continue, right? And that includes good character interactions, good character development, or an intriguing story or whatnot. So I do hope that they can continue with that. And speaking of character interactions, so the fun part about, Cecilia and Safi and their relationship with each other and fighting and all that, I actually went ahead and checked the I went ahead and checked the volume at least for the end of this particular episode, because I was kind of like confused as to why Glynn was asking Cecilia out, right? So I think just for a quick skim, I think the entire condition is actually that Glynn realizes that Cecilia is actually kind of frustrated in that she made a resolve to die in battle, but then nothing really came out of it, and so she's being very flustered right now. So the part where we saw Cecilia sort of like hiding beneath the blankets and whatnot, it wasn't actually her getting a cold, it was just her I think the terminology being used is that she's shivering from embarrassment. The fact that she was so ready to lay her life on the line, and yet it turned out to be such a non-issue, right? I think that's the entire thing about it, and Glynn was simply trying to sort of soothe her emotions and whatnot. So yeah, there we go. That's it for the very end there. Glenn is not trying to hit on Cecilia or actually try to ask her out or anything, so Safi can probably just stay calm down. But again, if we didn't have that entire invitation, right, we wouldn't be able to see Safi literally spying on them, and, well, not really even spying, right, because she is making absolutely no excuse whatsoever that she is going to be there watching them the entire time. I think it's more like chaperoning the good doctor, if you will. So, anyways, that's it for this episode of Monisha, Monster Musume. Next one, we get to see Scotty, get to see a little bit more of the dragons, and I am really looking forward to seeing her actual face. I have a feeling she's going to be quite the cute one. So, anyways, I'll see you guys next week as well. Stay tuned, and bye-bye.